the best part of it is I could just be bossy, and I'm not bossy by nature. So I was bossy and I loved it. I think as one world, we went through so much of negativity, so much of pent up emotions that became that dumping ground. Social media just became that dumping ground to just take out all your frustration. Mostly people who have the negative things to say, or just to be rude in that space, always came with a false identity. And that was the downside to social media, I think. It's just, okay, oh, I'm frustrated and this is the way I will deal with it. And the more people, if you got a reaction, then it's like feeding these people who were just making that space a very dirty space. So I did find during that lockdown that social media did become very negative. There was a lot of negativity there. Not to say that there isn't today, but I think it's getting better. Really did wait very patiently for things that excited me. And for the longest time, there were things that really did not. Somehow people always saw me in the space of, playing someone's arm candy or playing someone's glamorous wife in the background. And I that's not what I wanted to do, because for me, acting is a passion, and I wanted to give more to things that came my way. I was always on stage. I was more on stage than I was in the classroom. I think by the end of it, the teachers never saw me in the classroom. So I've always been drawn to it. I've always been passionate about acting. Shefali Shah is somebody I love watching, and she's done such amazing work. Of course, Sushmita Sen is also taken center stage with Arya as well. So we have a lot of women. There's Kriti Kulhari as well, who's doing such a fantastic job. I would love to play I would like to be a part of a comedy. I think my comic timing, people would not relate to me in that space or think that is a space I would be comfortable in. One has to be very responsible with social media. I mean, I'm not one to preach, but for me, I use my social media as maybe a reach out or
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Namita Sachdev. You all are watching Punjab Kesari Navodaya Times. और आज हमारे साथ इंडस्ट्री से ऐसी एक्ट्रेस हैं जिनकी फैन लिस्ट ना बस बढ़ती चली जा रही है और बढ़ती चली जा रही है. Yes, she is the most beautiful and gorgeous woman in the industry. Yes, I'm talking about Waluscha De Sousa, who's with us right now. Waluscha, welcome to Punjab Kesari Navodaya Times. कैसी हैं आप?
Thank you, Namita, for having me, and what a beautiful and introduction. Thank you so much.
आप हो ही इतनी ब्यूटीफुल कि आपका ब्यूटीफुल.
I'm not very good with compliments, so please, bas.
So, Waluscha, congratulations for Escape Live also now. So, I just want to ask you, I can't see much of you in the trailer except for the 1 or 2 shots that I could see.
Yeah.
So, please बताएं अपने किरदार के बारे में. What is it all about, and why did you say yes for this one?
So the thing is, as you saw, the show is something that, it's a concept that is very relevant. We're speaking about social media, a relationship that all of us have built so closely over the past 3 years. I think the relationship has gotten even stronger with social media. So a topic that's very relevant, very current, very relatable. And I think for me, the whole concept was fantastic right in the beginning. Then, of course, my character, Jia Bose, who is a 21st century woman, a go-getter, somebody who knows what she wants, knows exactly how to get what she wants. For her, it's about business, and the best part of it is I could just be bossy, and I'm not bossy by nature. So I was bossy and I loved it. There were times when I was just a little bit too bossy, and that was so satisfying. So yeah, I would play Jia Bose all over again.
Okay, so how is Waluscha in real life? What kind of a nature Waluscha has in real life?
I'm quiet. I'm quiet, and if you don't know me, though, you will hardly get a word out of me. Fun-loving and all of that, but bossy is not in my nature at all. No, telling people what to do, how to do, and how to run their lives is not me at all.
So I could say that Waluscha is an introvert person by nature.
Very much. I am an introvert. I am. I am. But of course, with my closest friends and my family, then I'm a very different person. But yes, for the most part, I'm an introvert.
अच्छा, Avalusha, when we see the trailer of this Escape Live, we get into it. मतलब, we just go into it very easily because I am a content creator, and I think more or less everyone is a content creator in today's time. क्योंकि सबके पास एक easy जरिया है, अपने मोबाइल फोन है, इंटरनेट है, लेकिन nobody knows the pros and cons. I think यही दिखाने की कोशिश की गई है. तो ट्रेलर में जितना है, उसके अलावा और कुछ क्या है इसके अंदर जो हम देखेंगे, मतलब वही मैं जानना चाहती
You know, I think, and that's a great trailer cut and put together by Siddharth and Hotstar. You know, it was to, in essence, to show the audience and to hopefully draw them in to understand that there's more to this, which is why, you know, it was important for us to establish all these parallel stories, because there's so many stories interwoven into this, into one, and that unfolding in what we call Escape Live at the Office, that is run by Javed Jaffrey and overlooked by me. So just a fantastic concept coming together. Yes, we do dive deeper into these lives of these people who have been just right now offered 3 crores to win a competition, you know, and that gives a birth to conversations that we are having today. How much is too much? How far is too far? How far will one go to actually win those 3 crores? 3 crores is a lot of money, you know, and every like on a video converts into money. So if I get 10 likes, let's say each like is worth a rupee, and I get 10 likes on my picture, that's converting into 10 rupees. So what will I do for the next picture to make it that much more exciting? Or the next video that I'm putting up, so that I get 1,000 likes or 10,000 likes, that's 10,000 rupees right there. So yeah, so how far is someone going to go? So it follows the lives of these people, and just to see how far they go. And the thing is, there's a lot of research also done on this show, you know, where Siddharth actually went out and addressed these issues, spoke to people to see, you know, so what we are showing here is a lot removed from real life. You know, people really do go that extra mile for a like and for attention, and more so in a space like this. So I'm being offered 3 crores, and maybe that 3 crores is going to feed my hungry mother, or that 3 crores is going to win a mother enough money to be able to educate her girl child, or give her children a better life. So who's to judge who's right and who's wrong, and who's, you know, taking the moral ground here? Again, playing with the lives of people in a sense, because I'm telling you, I'm running this company, and I'm telling you that I'm going to give you 3 crores. I mean, the company is also making money, but at the same time, there's probably a woman who's going to win 3 crores who has pretty much no money, you know, who would be able to make herself a better life or give her children a better life. So yeah, it's a complex show with complex emotions all over the place.
सिनेमा हो या फिर ओटीटी हो, आजकल तो एडवेंट ऑफ ओटीटी की वजह से इम्पैक्ट तो होता ही है, खास करके यंग जनरेशन पे. सो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ इम्पैक्ट वुड द यंग जनरेशन गेट फ्रॉम दिस एस्केप लाइफ?
I think it's addressing issues that are currently people are facing. I think a lot of people would be able to relate to this show in one way or the other. And I think this show is just going to make you question, you know, question that very thin line that people tend to cross. Social media, there are pros and cons. It's a great place. At the same time, it's a negative space these days. And I think people are going to sit back and just question and just be like, this is me. This is what I do. This is how far I go, you know, and why am I doing this? Why should I do this? And it is going to make people sit up and have conversations and address these issues, simply because we are all going to relate to this show.
In today's time, everyone uses social media. Everyone is a social media animal, I must say. Every time we are like putting our heads like this on our phone, because हमें आदत हो गई है इसकी. So मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ, how do you take it in real life?
I am very bad at social media, and from all these conversations we are having, I think I'm good. I'm good. But I don't have, yes, of course, I got addicted to social media during the lockdown space, where I think, you know, our world was so different suddenly. We couldn't leave
Hmm.
our houses. We were all locked up, and the only escape we had at that point was this social media, and that is what brought the world together. At the same time, I feel a lot of pent up frustration, a lot of negativity that we all faced as one world. We were all frustrated. I mean, COVID has affected each and every one of our lives. I don't think I've met anyone who said, "Oh, COVID was a great time for me," or I just chilled and I just relaxed. It affected each and every one of us, whether we had
Hmm.
friends, or we had family, or we had relatives or neighbors. Who passed away, or got really very sick, and who have not recovered till date. So I think as one world, we went through so much of negativity, so much of pent up emotions, that became that dumping ground. Social media
Hmm.
just became that dumping ground to just take out all your frustration, and people did that under false identities. So no one with mostly people who have the negative things to say, or just to be rude in that space, always came with a false identity. And that was the downside to social media, I think. It's just, okay, oh, I'm frustrated and this is the way I will deal with it. And the more people, if you got a reaction, then it's like feeding these people who were just making that space a very dirty space. So I did find during that lockdown that social media did become very negative. There was a lot of negativity there. Not to say that there isn't today, but I think it's getting better.
Hmm. So, Valusha, if I ask you, you started with modeling, then done various advertisements, then you did a debut with Shah Rukh Khan in Fan, a movie. Then you gradually came to OTT. So, which space are you liking much, or you preferring these days?
So it took me a while to break that notion of, oh, she's glamorous and we can only see her in that glam space. So I think post Fan, I really did wait very patiently for things that excited me, and for the longest time there were things that really did not. Somehow people always saw me in the space of, oh, playing someone's arm candy, or playing someone's glamorous wife in the background. And I that's not what I wanted to do, because yeah, for me acting is a passion, and I wanted to give I more
Wow.
to things that came my way. So I waited very patiently, and then suddenly OTT opened its doors, and people really thinking so differently there, so many different characters etched around women. And it's a great
Absolutely.
space. And today I'm an OT, I did my debut with Crackdown, and I played a negative role. And today I'm playing this boss lady on Escape Live with Hotstar. And it's really exciting, because I'm getting to do so many different things, but that I've always wanted to do. And I just feel that there was a time I was stereotyped into this glam sort of, oh, she can't do this. And moving forward, also in 2022, there are a couple of releases that where you see me as a completely de-glam woman, no makeup, no hair,
Acha.
very raw, very, yeah. So I mean, I'm quite excited for the lineup that I have in 2022.
Very nice. वैसे मैं इसी बात पर आने वाली थी that some actors have a class in their, like, not in the acting but in their body language, their antics, how they look, है ना? So उससे कई बार लोग जज कर लेते हैं कि यार ये इस तरह के किरदार कर सकता है या कर सकती है, और ये इस तरह के नहीं कर सकती. But you, as you told me कि 2022 में de-glamorized roles में भी आप नजर आओगे. So you're breaking the path, I believe, breaking the stereotypes. How much
I
do you
am,
agree?
I am, and very consciously, I'm trying to do that. I am trying to do that very consciously, that people see beyond it. People see that it's not just
Right?
that. There is, yeah. So, oh, I have my fingers crossed.
Hmm. So overall, अगर बात करते हैं, how do you see your journey? And like, what do you love the most when it comes to acting? Since you said acting is your passion.
Oh, listen, I come from Goa, and that's a land of drama, and we have a lot of theats, like we say. Those are plays that we put together. There's song, there's dance, and yeah. So I grew up watching so much of all of it. I was always on stage. I was more on stage than I was in the classroom. I think by the end of it, the teachers never saw me in the classroom. So I've always been drawn to it. I've always been passionate about acting, and it's just the thing is with me and the way my life played out. I believe timing is everything in life, and unlike most people who start their careers at a very young age, I started off at a very young age, but then it just went off on a different path, and I had to accept that path. And that led down a road that brought me right back to where I'm at right now, and in a happy space that I'm being able to do the things that I've always been so passionate about.
Very nice. Since you have said कि female-centric roles भी आ रहे हैं अभी OTT platforms पे, and you would love to do that. So, with the kind of roles that women are playing these days, especially on the OTT and in cinema, do you think females are actually getting their due in Bollywood or on any platform?
Oh, I definitely think, I mean, Shefali Shah is somebody I love watching, and she's done such amazing work. And, where she's in charge, whether it is, I mean, there's so many shows, I can't even start naming them, but she's fantastic. She's a fantastic actor. I love watching her shows. Of course, Sushmita Sen is also, taken center stage with Arya as well. So we have a lot of women. There's Kriti Kulhari as well, who's doing such a fantastic job. It's admirable to see these women, and watching them in shows that are so gripping and so fantastic, and working with great team and great directors. So it's an exciting time.
Very nice. If I ask you to just close your eyes for a second and just see and look, go into the character that you would love to play on screen, or an image that you portray in your mind that I would love to see myself in this character, what would it be?
So I see myself playing all characters. I am like, I will do anything. I am fantastic. This is I believe. Okay, but jokes aside, I would love to play. I would love to play I would like to be a part of a comedy. I think my comic timing, people would not relate to me in that space, or think that is a space I would be comfortable in. But that's the side of me that not everybody sees. So that's something that I would like to bring forward.
If I personally ask myself, in what character do I see Waluscha in? So I would say in a cop's character or in a superwoman's character. Yes. Pata nahi kyun, but yes.
But that's good. See, that's really good. I'm glad that you even see me in those avatars, because there was a time where people would only say, like a glamorous here, glamorous there. But see, I'm like, if you're thinking good, tough cop and all that, I like that.
Okay, तो आज के वक्त में जहाँ पे सोशल मीडिया का बहुत अच्छा भी इस्तेमाल हो रहा है और नहीं भी हो रहा है, देयर आर प्रोज एंड कॉन्स, जैसे हमने डिस्कस किया. How do you think? What is the right way of using social media in today's time?
I think one has to be very responsible with social media. I mean, I'm not one to preach, but for me, I use my social media as maybe a reach out, or as a lookbook, for directors or producers, or I use it as a platform to promote my shows that I'm on, or that's the way I use it. I am very bad with my social media. I know I have my marketing team and my PR team that have now given up on me, because I am just not one of those who's very active. I'm very random. Today I want to post, so I will post. Tomorrow I don't want to post, I will not post. So I think they've clearly given up on me as far as that is concerned. But they were, for 3 years, they were really behind my back, do, and I'm just not one of those people. I think for me, if I tell myself, Waluscha, are you an actor or are you an influencer? What is it? Understand your role very clearly. Understand what you can and cannot do, because I am not very good at I'm just not very good. Some people are really good at it, and they're making great use of social media. I am just not. And like I said before in the other interviews, I have made my peace with it. So, yeah. I think we need to just be responsible with social media. It's very important. So even if we're putting out a message out there, or there's something that we need to say, it just needs to be positive. I think we need a lot of that in the world today.
I think we all should draw a line for ourselves, what is right and what is wrong, and then we should use social media. We should go ahead with it. if I ask you last time, अभी recently कोई ऐसा वीडियो जो सर्व किया हो आपने और वायरल हुआ हो, वो ऐसा कोई वीडियो देखा था?
मेरा कभी
नहीं,
नहीं।
आपका नहीं वैसे
हाँ,
आपने देखा
because I am so bad with social media, तो नामुमकिन है, okay? But you're saying something else that went viral. Even that, right now, Johnny Depp is all about Johnny Depp, okay? Right now, it's all about that, and those videos are totally going viral right now. So, yeah.
Okay. So any content creators that you love or you don't like them, don't admire?
Again, I follow a lot of architecture. I follow a lot of interior designing because I just love that. So those are the kind of content creators that I follow. I tend to follow a lot of that. Boring na.
बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल वेरी इंटेलिजेंट ऑफ यू, मैं कहूंगी ये इंटेलिजेंट लोग ही कर सकते हैं सिर्फ आर्किटेक्चर्स को फॉलो करना, अच्छे अच्छे लोगों को फॉलो करना, है ना? और खूबसूरत लोग भी।
अच्छा, see, I'm very bad at compliments. Please stop. I will disappear.
नहीं, एक बार जाते जाते मुझे बता दो कि यार इतना ध्यान रखते हो अपने चेहरे का, अपनी स्किन का, या बस नेचुरली ऐसे मिला हुआ भगवान की तरफ से?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, लाइटिंग है बस। It's important, invented lighting. Few things I learned from social media. It's important to have very good lighting.
And filters use करते हो सोशल मीडिया पे?
100%. हम सब लोग filter use करते हैं. Of course, nobody admits that we are using filters. Please, we are all using filters. I only use filters. नहीं तो I don't.
वैसे लड़कियां तो करती हैं, मुझे लगता है। लाइफ में फिल्टर्स यूज करना कितना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है वैसे?
I think it's important to filter what you say. You can't just think it and just say it. I think it's important to filter what you say before you say it.
Very nice piece of advice, मैं कहूंगी, जो भी लोग हमारे इंटरव्यू को देख रहे हैं। Thank you so much, Waluscha, for talking to us in Punjab Kesari.
Thank you so much. Bye.
And all the very best to you for Escape Life. I'm so looking forward to watch you and all the other actors in that.